In this video, we are going to be talking about two games. One, a rumored remastered, supposed to be coming out too, and the second one, a confirmed huge sequel to a massive franchise. What's going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another video. And if you missed it yesterday, I dissected all the Xbox gaming cloud division news that broke. Pretty big story. It is a long video, but there was a lot to talk about. Make sure you check that out. I hope I explained it well enough for people, at least my thoughts on the matter. But let's get into the topic at hand, and we're going to be talking about two games. But first, we're going to be talking about the rumored one. If you guys recall, a couple days ago, Amazon leaked Splinter Cell, and I talked in the video about how much I want Splinter Cell to come back. Well, Amazon is at it again, because this time they might have just outed the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remaster. Yes, the Modern Warfare 2 Remaster. I greatly would love to play this again. I really enjoyed Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. To get it to play it in remastered glory would be fantastic. I enjoyed Modern Warfare's 1 remastered, and we all know Activision likes to make a lot of money, and there is money remastering the early Call of Duties, considering they're some of the best selling. Although there is little question marks here. Of course, this is all kind of rumor and speculation. Maybe the listing's false, maybe it's true. The first thing off, that it's listed for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, even though Sony's exclusivity deal provided them with the first Modern Warfare Remaster like a month early access digitally. If you bought or pre-ordered one of the versions of Infinite Warfare, they got it like a month early. And then, of course, when Infinite Warfare came out, it was available on Xbox. This one doesn't seem to have that exclusivity thing, so that kind of raises some eyebrows. But then again, there's rumors going around that the Call of Duty and Sony marketing deal is kind of ended after World War II, so who knows if there's a bidding war going on between Microsoft and Sony for the marketing rights and early DLC for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. The other kind of question marks that are raised are the price and the date. So the price here is like 19 euros, which comes out to be $25 US, and that is ridiculously low for an Activision remaster. I mean, the standalone version, when you could buy Modern Warfare Remastered, the first game, that was around like $40 or $50. It was originally bundled with Infinite Warfare. So to see this come in at $25 kind of makes me wonder if this is a correct listing. Of course, I hope it's a correct listing, because I would love to play Modern Warfare 2 Remastered for $25, but that kind of does raise the question. There's no way Activision would price the game that low, would they? And the other kind of question mark is the release date. April 30th of this year, a month from now. That seems way too early for a releasing of Call of Duty game. But the more I got to thinking about that, about releasing this in April, it kind of maybe makes a little sense. When they originally bundled Infinite Warfare with the first Modern Warfare, they released them at the same time. You had basically Call of Duty fans gravitating to Infinite Warfare, and then Call of Duty fans gravitating to Modern Warfare. There was like a split there, which maybe led to Infinite Warfare not getting the playtime or the sales that it deserved. Now, maybe they don't want to go through that whole thing again, where you have two Call of Duty games, especially maybe two popular Call of Duty games. The Black Ops series is really popular by Treyarch, and the Modern Warfare 2 is one of the most requested, Call of Duty games to get a remaster and backwards compatibility. So maybe they don't want to put both games out there at the same time and kind of handicap Black Ops 4 in any way, since that's going to be their new game. So if you're thinking about it like that, about not wanting to compete with yourself and making sure everybody's playing Black Ops 4 when it launches in October, then actually releasing Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2 in April kind of makes sense, because you could get people to buy it standalone for whatever price they're going to sell it. People will get to enjoy the multiplayer and the campaign, and by the time Black Ops 4 comes out, it'll all be about Black Ops 4 and not necessarily Modern Warfare 2 kind of stealing the spotlight from it. I hope this is true, because I really want to play Modern Warfare 2. It's just that, like I said, there's some kind of question marks that are raised. The price specifically, I just can't imagine Activision pricing this game for $25. It would, if it was, I would imagine they would price it around $40, maybe $50, because I think people would pay for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remaster at $50, and especially at $40. I mean, look at Crash Bandicoot. That was priced at $40, and that was, well, more of a remake, so to speak, than a remaster. But yeah, I mean, Activision, they're greedy. They want to get as much money as they possibly can. They're not in the business of being a charity, and I don't really see them selling it for that low. But then again, of course, this is just a leaked listing. Maybe Amazon Italy got it wrong, but I hope they're right. Now, the other game that was actually confirmed this week was Shadow of the Tomb Raider. And if you guys know, if you listen to the channel for a long time, I'm a huge fan of Tomb Raider in general. I love the old games. I'm a big fan of the reboots, the one in 2013 and Rise of the Tomb Raider. So I'm greatly anticipating Shadow of the Tomb Raider. But this might be one of the leakiest games of all time. It was leaked on a subway train a couple years ago. Then it was just randomly put out there that, hey, the game is coming. And then on the webpage, it leaked in the source code that not only is it coming, but it's coming on September 14th of this year, and it will deliver Lara Croft's defining moment. Now, there is a teaser trailer. It's like 20 seconds long. It doesn't really show much. It looks like CGI, but it seems like she's in some Mayan country. There's a lot of like Mayan temples, and I'm really excited to play it, although I do have some reservations, which I'm going to talk about right now. Now, supposedly this game is being developed by Eidos Montreal. Longtime Tomb Raider developer Crystal Dynamics is supposedly not working on the project. They're off doing the Marvel game. If you recall, Square Enix announced a partnership with Marvel to make Avengers games, and Crystal Dynamics was one of the studios supposed to be doing that. And the report is that Eidos Montreal, who's done a couple things here and there in the Tomb Raider franchise, like some of the tombs in Rise of the Tomb Raider and stuff like that, they took the lead on this. So that gives me a little bit of pause, because I really kind of enjoyed the last games by Crystal Dynamics. So to see it kind of shepherd off to another developer, it does kind of raise eyebrows. It makes me think of the Mass Effect Andromeda situation about handing over a beloved franchise, a high-selling franchise, and giving it off to essentially what would be quote-unquote the B team, so you can have your A team make a different game. And honestly, the fact that it's kind of getting this, release treatment of here's the trailer, find out more here, it doesn't really seem like it's getting a huge reveal that a lot of people would like to see, a huge reveal at E3. It's like, we're going to be getting it beforehand. So it makes me wonder if this Tomb Raider is going to be on the level that I expect it to be. The Tomb Raider reboot was great. Rise of the Tomb Raider did everything opinions are, my own, and you may disagree, but a lot of people really like the bigger scope and the more gameplay elements that Rise of the Tomb Raider introduced. So the fact that they are not doing it, and maybe this game is smaller in scope, maybe, a whole different bunch of maybes, right? But at the end of the day, I'm really looking forward to playing it. It's coming out in September, a month before, Black Ops 4 and Red Dead Redemption 2 and all those big games. So it has a nice window. And if you're wondering, there is no Xbox exclusivity here, unlike the last game where Rise of the Tomb Raider was exclusive for a full year. This game is going to be day and date with PC and PS4 and Xbox One. So that's it, man. So what do you guys think? Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remaster 2, are you excited? Do you think Activision is going to sell that for $25? Do you think April's a good release date? Or do you think it's just a bunch of bogus info? And as for Shadow of the Tomb Raider, do you kind of share a little bit of my concerns? Are you worried about the developer not being Crystal Dynamics? Worried about the low-key reveal and stuff like that? Worried about the new developers and a Mass Effect Andromeda situation? Either way, for me, I'm greatly anticipating both these games, the one confirmed and the one being a rumor that I hope actually happened. But I'm interested to see what you guys have to say about this all. So anyways, thanks for watching the video, guys. I really appreciate it. And as always, if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that I do put out, make sure you hit that like button to show your support for the channel. Hit that subscribe button so you're, You get all the content in your notification box. Like, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. And I'll see you again in the next video. Later, guys.